What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Scrye, and this is kind of a follow-up video to a previous video that I posted. I think it was actually the very last video I posted about how Kong gets bigger. And in it, I revealed that I had gotten a direct message from Mike Daughtry, and I showed my tweets on the video, and I showed the direct message. Yeah, it was a little cut off, but that's because some personal stuff. But some people in the comments, some other YouTubers was questioning if I could show them some sort of a live stream or something where they could see that I wasn't just making this up and didn't Photoshop it. So to defend my integrity, I am doing this live cam video, whatever you want to call this. I'm showing the face and stuff, and here in just a moment I'm going to show you my desktop, and I'm going to take you through my Twitter just so you can see that I didn't make any of this up, and I'll even show you the personal message the personal message Mike Daughtry left me, because I didn't want to put that into the video because it was a very direct personal message. But you know what, I don't care. I'll show it to you. He was he kind of got onto my case a little bit for being a little passionate. But anyway, I'll get to that in just a second. And then on the other part of this video, I want to show you where I get a lot of my information from, a lot of the leaks and stuff where I get my information from, and direct you in that direction if you're interested in spoilers and leaks and just kind of getting as much information as you can about Godzilla versus Kong or anything related to Godzilla, period. And so stick around for that. Real quick, just want to plug this in. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you can stay up to date with anything Godzilla related and everything we got going on with the channel. That being said, let's go ahead and move on. So this is my Twitter page, right? You know, obviously that's my what I name. You know, I can scroll down. You can see some of my most recent posts and stuff like that. And so here we go. Here's the messages, right? You can see it, click it, right? You see all the different people I talked to, and a lot of them, there's some kaiju tubers like Monstrosities, Blue Nova, Omni, Up From the Depths, Altiori. But here's Mike Daughtry. Here it is, right here, and I already had it highlighted and stuff. And as you can see, we didn't really have a lot of dialogue back and forth. He just straight up direct messaged me and answered my questions. It's not like we're best friends or anything. And if you try to message him, I added him. I didn't direct message him. He direct messaged me, and then in another tweet where I was asking him another question with an @ he just answered on tweet instead of direct message. So if he doesn't answer you, or if you try to talk to him directly about it, he may or may not respond. I can't tell you what he's going to do. I can just tell you what he did with me. And so here it is. You know, here's the message. There are many different types of radiation, some which are lethal, some which aren't, so on and so forth. You heard this in the last video. Here's the part that I cut off. Also, while debate can be healthy, please keep it civil and polite, okay? And then I said, I try to, I really do, but sometimes my passion runs away with me. Thank you very much for messaging me. I'll do better in the future. And that was the whole extent of the direct message, because the initial, when I asked that question on Twitter, there was somebody else that was tweeting me saying that Kong, he was like coming up with all these different ideas, which I applaud the guy for debating me on it, but none of his ideas or anything that he was trying to tell me had any evidence or facts backed up by what we've been given in the comic books and in the movies. So he just kept being persistent, and I kind of got a little, I didn't swear or anything, and I didn't call him any names, but the argument got a little heated, so Mike Daughtry decided to, I guess, direct message me about this and then tell me to keep it civil. So there it is. There you go, guys. Like, my integrity is no longer in question. This is a legit thing. It happened in October of last year, 2019. And so yeah, Kong gets bigger because, well, he doesn't say Kong gets bigger because of radiation, but his statement alludes to the fact that Kong gets bigger not by natural means, but most likely by radiation, by absorbing it somehow, maybe from another Titan, maybe the humans give it to him. Who knows? We don't know yet, because Godzilla versus Kong hasn't come out. We don't know a whole lot, and Godzilla King of the Monsters really didn't, you know, elaborate on this idea. Which, anyway. So that being said, there it is. Hope you're happy. Now you know I'm being for real. Second thing I want to get into is telling you about, first off, I was kind of right. And I do think, I think even more so now that Godzilla is going to die, in this next movie. And the reason for that is this guy right here, Methylo Kaiju. If you haven't been to his YouTube channel, you need to check it out. He also does, he has another channel called Methylo Kaiju Fan 97, I believe, where he does animations and stuff. They're really awesome animations. You should go check that out. But this is like my first stop on my go-to of places to find information out for Godzilla, for anything related to the MonsterVerse, but for Godzilla in general. So he released this actually 2 days ago, Godzilla Leaks Team Up ? And I swear I made a video about this too, that they were going to be teaming up after we got the leak about Mechagodzilla. Same here. You know, he's referencing that, and the person where he's getting his information from on Reddit, the guy's name is Sayaka, and I've checked him out on Reddit and stuff. And ever since the MonsterVerse has been going, anytime Sayaka reports a leak or reports something on it, it's been spot on, like dead on accurate. So thank you, Sayaka, for sharing that with me. I'm one of the few people that enjoy the heck out of you spoiling stuff for this or leaking this information. For me specifically, even they leaked out the whole leak for Godzilla King of the Monsters was on Methylo Kaiju. I think I can go back and find the video, but he had the entire plot synopsis for Godzilla King of the Monsters. I'm trying to find it. Anyway, it's on here somewhere. It's on here somewhere where he breaks down the entire movie, and this came out like months before the movie came out, and it was spot on. So this is where I go for all my leaks. This is where I get all my information from. It's pretty freaking reliable, and you know, amongst Reddit and Godzilla movies and stuff like that, everybody's kind of reporting on little things here or there, toys and stuff like that. I'm not really interested in toys or unboxings and stuff. I'm more about the lore and the story behind Godzilla, what the meat and what makes Godzilla, you know, so awesome and stuff, and what makes these movies so great, which is their stories, not just the special effects or the design and whatnot. So anyway, this is where I get a lot of my information from. I highly, highly, highly recommend you go and check out Methylo Kaiju's channel. You can subscribe to him, stay up to date. He only posts stuff like this whenever something actually comes out. Like you can see right here, potential leaked info a month ago, and then like 3 weeks ago, and a month ago, and then there was a time where he, like, as you can see, like his videos don't come out on a regular basis, but he doesn't just post random videos just to post random videos, which is what I try not to do. That's why I like to do a lot of the theory stuff, and I like to make the custom music and stuff for Godzilla and whatnot. So anyway, definitely go check this out. Now you guys know a little bit more about my sources, or where I get my information to come up with the theories that I come up with, outside of all of the official lore stuff from the comic books or the art books for the movies and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, for all those who are watching, I don't hate the MonsterVerse. I really don't hate the MonsterVerse. I like the first two movies, Godzilla 2014 and Kong Skull Island. I was just super disappointed because King of the Monsters was so fast, the editing was really bad, and it didn't elaborate on the world. It didn't really build the world up anymore. It just introduced us to some monsters and gave us a lot more questions that could have been answered in this movie, and led to more build-up questions for the sequels and possibly to extend the MonsterVerse. But I honestly, after hearing the leaks and stuff like that, I really do think that this is probably going to be the last MonsterVerse movie on top of that, I really do think Godzilla's gonna die, because you can check out this most recent leaked info thing that he did here. Sorry, my phone's going off. There's no contract that we know of. There is no evidence or proof that there is a contract that Toho said they can't kill Godzilla off. Like, what? I know I said that in one of my videos, but that was hearsay. I didn't actually look into it. He referenced it. I actually started digging. I couldn't find it to back it up. So there's no, as far as I know, there's no actual contract. No, the directors haven't said anything. Nobody on the Godzilla MonsterVerse project has said anything. Nobody from Toho said anything. There is nothing saying that Godzilla can't die. So there's a really good possibility that he could die in this movie. And that's that. Anyway, thank you so much for checking out the video. This is already longer than I wanted it to be. If you enjoyed the content, again, make sure to leave a comment down below what you think about all this new stuff, what you think about Kong growing from radiation, what you think about the leaks and Mechagodzilla showing up. Let me know in the comment section below. And do you think that this is gonna be our last MonsterVerse movie? If they do something really good with this movie, with Godzilla vs. Kong, and like really set it up for the future, then yeah, I'll be happy for it. But to be honest, I'm with the way that the MonsterVerse has been developed so far, I'm kind of ready for a new Godzilla series, to be honest. But that's just me. Let me know what you guys think again, and I will see you in the next one. Long live the king.